Hey guys, it's Amber. Welcome to my channel and to my after melting thoughts on the Bring Back My Bar June 2021 fragrances. I have had a chance to finally melt through them all. I'm not finished with them, obviously, it's 25 bars, but I have at least melted them, and so I thought I'd give you my opinions on them. Again, my opinion doesn't mean that you can't like a scent or not like a scent that I may like. So I think I'm gonna start from like my least favorite and end on my most favorite ones, and do it that way. Let me try and rearrange these. They're kind of in order and kind of not. It's a mess all over my desk. But I think I will go ahead and do that. At least my least favorites and my most favorites will be at the end. So if we're going in that type of direction, then I have to say that probably my absolute least favorite, which if you watched my first sniffs video, you shouldn't be surprised about at all, is Wild Black Cherry. I did give this one a try. Like I said, I still try to melt things to give them a try because things do change when they are melting from when you smell them on cold. But this to me just is not good. It smells like cherry cough medicine to my nose. It was less so when it was melting compared to on cold, but still not a favorite. So that has to be my least favorite, followed by the other one that I said I probably wouldn't like, and that is Mulberry Bush. It is very strong mulberry, along the same lines as the Wild Black Cherry. Not a favorite. Again, not as bad melting as on cold, but still probably my least favorite. Okay, followed by probably Palo Santo. This is a straight up charred wood scent. I like wood type fragrances, but this one is, I know Lisa Robray compared it to pepper, like black pepper, and I do kind of get that in it. When it's melting, that's what you get, charred wood, and it's not super sweet, so it's, yeah, it's just not, I'll finish it or I'll work on it anyway. Maybe melt it with something would make it a little better, like maybe sweeten it up with like vanilla bean buttercream. That might actually be a kind of nice combination. But on its own, not a huge fan of it. Again, not as bad as the other two for me, but yeah. Okay, next up, I probably have to go with, let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to decide between these. I'd probably go with White Tea and Cactus. I know this is loved by a lot of people. And I do like those fresh spa type fragrances like aloe water and cucumber, but those are, that one's sweeter to me. This one's more on the green, savory side of those spa type fragrances. So I'm not huge into this one, but if you love it, more power to you. So that is White Tea and Cactus. It's very strong though, very strong one. Okay, the next one would probably have to be Ocean. Again, one of those more less sweet, aquatic, spa type fragrances. This one has, it said lilies. It smells like Lily of the Valley, and I'm not a fan. I love Lily of the Valley. It's actually one of my favorite flowers. But the smell and home fragrances, I do not like Lily of the Valley. This one smells on cold like it has that note to it. When it's melting, it's less strong. Slightly sweeter than White Tea and Cactus. So I liked it slightly better than that one. Whew. Got a little bug or something trying to attack me. Okay, next up is Blue Hyacinth. This is just straight up flower. Straight up hyacinth. It's not bad, it's just very strong. Hyacinth, I like it compared to like gardenia. I don't like at all. It's that same type of heady, powdery type floral. It was nice, but all flower. So if you love floral fragrances, this is definitely one for you. Okay, next up, I'd probably go with, yeah, let's do this one. Fresh Cut Daisies, again, an all floral type fragrance. This one is sweeter. It comes across as very soapy to me. Some florals tend to do that to my nose anyway. The one in the a new one in the catalog, Coral Waters, does kind of the same thing for me. It comes across as a soapy type scent. I'm getting that with Fresh Cut Daisies as well. So it is a nice scent, but for me, it's specifically for a bathroom. And I'd probably only do a half a cube in a bathroom because it is a super strong one. So there's that one. Then I'd probably go with, let's see, probably Sweet Pea and Vanilla. The raspberry really comes out in it. It's not a bad fragrance. I do like it. It's kind of like a retro-y type of feel to the fragrance to me. We're moving into the middle category, so all the next few are middle ones. They're not ones I dislike. I would maybe even possibly get another bar of this one. It is a nice retro type feel type fragrance. So that's Sweet Pea and Vanilla. Actually, you know what? I'd probably say even before Sweet Pea and Vanilla, well, they're kind of tied. Spring Forward. I actually like this one a lot more than I thought on cold I would. It's a unique fragrance. Very bergamot heavy, but not bergamot where it comes across as cologne, which bergamot is in a lot of cologne type fragrances. But this one is like, it has that bright bergamot, and then it has like a woodsiness to it. It's one that I found was good for kind of clearing the air of old food smells. I actually used it when I made bacon sandwiches. And so we have that bacon lingering smell, and I did this one, and it did help a lot to clear the air. So I think probably before Sweet Pea and Vanilla would be that one. Okay, next up we have probably Kahiko Hula. This one is nice. It's not very strong, and it has like a, I don't know, there's some weird note to it to me that comes out. I don't know if it's like a suntan lotion summery note or what. And it wasn't a super strong one, unfortunately. Maybe if it was a little stronger, I would have liked it more, because I could smell it more, but it wasn't very strong. So Kahiko Hula. And then probably, actually, you know what? Sorry, guys. Where is it? Well, I don't know where it is, so I'm just going to talk about it because I don't see it here. Watermelon Patch and Watermelon Mint is actually probably before even Kahiko Hula. I think I like Watermelon Patch slightly more than Watermelon Mint. I have just come over the years to figure out I'm not a huge watermelon home fragrance fan. I used to be, but as my nose has matured, I guess, or, you know, our fragrance preferences change all the time. So I'm just not a big fan of watermelon anymore. But if you love watermelon scents, both are good. This is like a watermelon Jolly Rancher, the watermelon Patch, and the watermelon Mint to me is more like watermelon bubblegum. So there's that. Okay, and then after that, I would probably go with, well, they probably kind of tied. Summer Solay, this was nice, but again, it's another one that was kind of light to my nose, unfortunately. But it is, I smell some tropical fruits in it and a summery type scent, so it is nice. Then Coffee Tree. I actually don't mind coffee fragrances. This one is a good one, but I have to be in a certain mood to melt coffee fragrances. It's not something I would do all the time, and actually it kind of gives me more of a fall vibe. If I'm going to melt a coffee fragrance, it's more of like in the fall type of, when you're getting ready to be cozy type of scent. So I'll probably save it for the fall now, but very strong one if you're looking for a straight up coffee fragrance. That is a good one, or that it would be a good one to mix with other things too. Okay, next up, I would probably go with Rockin' Ruby Razz. This is a strong one. If you're looking for one that is a great strong scent, Rockin' Ruby Razz is it for you. It smells exactly like Hawaiian Punch to me. If you love Hawaiian Punch, definitely pick this one up because it's strong and that's what it smells like. I'm not a huge fan into Hawaiian Punch, that's why it's not all the way at the top of the list. So that's Rockin' Ruby Razz. Okay, next up is probably Noodles of Orange. This is a great candied orange scent. Not super authentic orange, but if you're looking for that sweet orange candy, or kind of reminding me of Tang, if you remember that drink from, you know, when we were kids, which I love Tang. I need to try and see if there's still Tang around anywhere, because that actually sounds really good to me right now. But if you're into that, then Noodles of Orange would be right up your alley. It was a good performer. I'm just not huge into like all citrus scents normally. So that's why I didn't make it my absolute top of the list. But it was good performer, very nice scent. Okay, next up is probably this one, French Kiss. This is a dupe for Brown Sugar and Fig at Bath & Body Works. It reminds me a lot of Shimmer as well. This is a pretty scent. Now that we're getting to the last of them, they're all kind of pretty much the same, so it's hard to pick one over the other. This is a beautiful scent. I do really like it. I think the performance was around a 6 probably for me, so I will melt it in my bedroom to finish it up. I would consider getting more bars of this one because it is a very nice scent. So that's French Kiss. Okay, next up, probably Strawberry Swirl. This on cold smells exactly like a strawberry milkshake to me. When I melted it, it was less so. I still liked the smell of it when it was melting, but it didn't give me that exact vibe melting. It kind of took on a cheesecake type of vibe to me when it was melting, rather than a strawberry milkshake. So if you love like blueberry cheesecake, which I do love blueberry cheesecake, pick up Strawberry Swirl, because that's kind of the vibe I was getting from it, except with strawberry instead of blueberry. And the cheesecake note wasn't as strong as in blueberry cheesecake, but that was the vibe it was giving me. So that's Strawberry Swirl. Okay, next probably would be Love Story. This is a really pretty musky scent as well. On cold, I didn't really get much strawberry. I think the strawberry does come out more when it was melting to sweeten up the muskiness a little more. It was really pretty. It pleasantly surprised me. I would consider getting more bars of this. I do feel like this is going to be a bedroom scent for me as well, just like French Kiss is going to be, because it wasn't an absolute super strong one in my open concept. So that's a love story. Okay, next, I think we'll go with this one. Jet Set Go. This is a lovely tropical scent. I really like this one. I'm considering putting it in my club. I will at least get another bar of it. I'm gonna melt it a little more to decide about the club because I'm trying to keep my club under control. But I have to do some editing because there are some bars in there now that I will probably get rid of, and I will probably do a video again for you guys of me editing my club to put the new bars in and stuff, which obviously I've already put one of the bars in there at the beginning of June. I absolutely put, and you guys will hear about that at the end of this video. Okay, next up, probably this one. This is a beautiful scent, you guys. Honeymoon Hideaway. So, so pretty. I would totally put it in my club, except for the fact that it is very light. It is a very light performer. I will probably use it in my downstairs powder room, but it is a beautiful scent. It's sweet, fruity, fresh type fragrance. It's so nice. I wish it was stronger because it is so pretty. There's a perfuminess to it, but not overwhelmingly perfume. It's just kind of a beautiful, fresh, fruity scent. And I loved it. I just wish it was stronger. So that's Honeymoon Hideaway. Okay, next, probably this one. My Wish. This one surprised me because it has violet in it, and I'm normally not a violet home fragrance person, but this is so nice. I think I talked about how I used to eat violet candies in my firstness video when I was a kid. There were these violet hard candies that I did really like. That's kind of the vibe I get from My Wish. So the violet in it is sweetened up, I guess, with the, there's marshmallow and I think fig is the other note in it. It makes this unique combination that is so, so nice. Unfortunately, again, like Honeymoon Hideaway, it was a lighter scent for me, so I am now melting it in my bedroom to see if I can smell it more. To decide if I want to add it to my club, because it is a beautiful, unique scent. I really, really like it. So that is My Wish. Okay, second to last, Candy Crave. This one is really good. This is a cotton candy type of fragrance with a slight touch of body care vibe to it. So it is, if you're very sensitive to perfumey body care type scents and you want like a straight up cotton candy, like authentic cotton candy, you aren't gonna get it from Candy Crave, but I don't mind it at all. It's the body care element isn't as strong as like in Sugar. Sugar is like pretty evenly body care and cotton candy sugariness. This is more like 75 or 80 cotton candy, and sorry guys, I just had an issue on my phone. 75 or 80% cotton candy, and then that other 20 to 25% body care. So I really like this. It was melting and performing very well for me in my open concept. So this is my second favorite, Candy Crave. So I will at least, I'm not sure if I'll add it to my club, but I will at least get another bar of that. Okay, this shouldn't be anybody's surprise that has watched my other videos, or the videos where I talk about Bring Back My Bar this time around. Lucky in Love, baby. My favorite all-time fragrance. Still my favorite. I love it so much. So if you aren't aware, this is a dupe of Victoria's Secret Love Spell. It smells exactly like that. So if you're familiar with that, you'll know what this smells like. This is just the epitome of summer to me. It's bright and sweet. It reminds me a little bit of berry lemonade. Oh, speaking of which, that's the other scent I'm missing. Berry thyme lemonade, or lemon thyme berry. That was the one I was missing. That one's good. That would probably be in middle of the pack for me. It wasn't a super strong performer. It was more like a lemonade candy almost. But so anyway, back to Lucky in Love. This is wonderful. I love this scent so much. And I don't know if it's just because it gives me those nostalgic feels or something. I'm not sure. But this was one of the first scents that I ever purchased from Scentsy back in 2007. So I'm sure that's a big part of the reason why I love it so much, is because of the nostalgic factor. But it's just bright and happy and sweet and fun and summery. So I love it so much. I will say though that it seemed to have less of a throw than what I remember from back in the day. The throw was probably a 7, like a 6 to 7 this time around, whereas I remembered it, and again, it could just be my memory playing tricks on me, but I remembered it being stronger, like a 9 before. But I still love it. I still added it to my club the second June 1st rolled around. So that is Lucky in Love, my #1 scent after melting everything. So there you go, you guys. I hope that was helpful to you. What are your favorites? If you have bought any of the Bring Back My Bars, what are your favorites from the collection? I want to know. So leave a comment for me. If you need a consultant, I'd love to be your consultant. My website is down in the description for you. Thanks for spending some time with me. I appreciate all you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Until next time, TTFN. Ta-ta for now.